Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, guys. TGIF, come on. Woo, it is finally Friday. Boy, let me tell you what, guys. I lied to y'all. I definitely told y'all a lie. And it's not my fault, but I feel bad about it. I told y'all yesterday that there was going to be a video coming out on my main channel. Well, see, what happened was, man, have y'all ever had one of those days where just everything you touch goes wrong? And I mean everything. I stayed up late Wednesday night. I'm not used to my new schedule yet. Editing that video to get out on Thursday for you guys on my main channel, Come On Homesteading. I got it all edited. I started uploading it to YouTube while I sleep, like I do every single time. And something happened in the middle of the night and my computer blue screened. So the upload didn't happen. It messed it all up. So before I went to work yesterday morning, I downloaded it on my phone so I could actually upload it to YouTube throughout the day while I was working at my 9 to 5. Well, it kept freezing up at about 60%, 80%. I tried to upload it 3 different times yesterday and with no success. So then when I got home from work yesterday, I went ahead and did it on my computer again, and it said it was going to take 4 or 5 hours, which is crazy. It don't ever take that long, not even off the hotspot. So I just let it go. It didn't actually get uploaded to YouTube until 8:30 last night, and at 8:30 last night is too late for me to go ahead and put the video out. So I didn't get it out yesterday like I was hoping to do, and I worked my butt off trying to get it out. Didn't work. So it is scheduled to come out today at noon, which is a little bit earlier than I typically post on the main channel, but I wanted to get it out for you guys because I lied and said I would get it out the day before. But that ain't the only thing that happened yesterday. Whenever I tell you everything I touched, it was like Pandora's box opened. Work was crazy yesterday. Everything that I tried to deal with work, I tried to switch some computers out and stuff, had some issues with that. So work was that kind of day. And then whenever I did get home from work yesterday, I went to crank up the generator, pulled the cord, and the cord snapped. So then I had to take the whole front of the generator off because they have the pull cord coil tucked behind the, like, I guess it's a cooling radiator type thing. It's not a radiator like water wise, but it has fins and stuff like that to kind of keep the motor cool. And I had to take all of that stuff off just to get to the recoil thing, take that part off, and then cut the actual cord, retie it onto the handle and stuff. And it still kind of hangs out a little bit right now. It still ain't right. I'm gonna have to take it apart again and see if I can fix it, or actually go and get a new pull cord and just replace the whole thing. Who knows? I did get it to crank though, so I did get power and stuff last night. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna move my burn barrel and all that other stuff in the evening yesterday. Went and got that loaded up on the tractor, and then went to back up, and that old shallow well that had the pipe sticking out the ground, I hit it with my back tire, exploded that. It was just one of those days, guys. One of those days. But you know what? I stayed positive throughout the whole thing. You know, it was very tempting for me, and I even caught myself slipping just a little bit, where I was starting to get pretty annoyed, pretty beep off. But I was like, no, don't get all upset. Don't let it just put you in a bad mood all day, because that don't fix anything. My thought process on days like that, and just stress in general, you can stress all day about something, all day, and let it make you have a horrible day. And typically when stuff like that happens, they just start compounding on each other and snowballing, and next thing you know, it's just the most horrible day you've ever went through before in your life. But the thing about it is if you're stressing about it all day, stress doesn't fix anything. And I've been saying that my whole adult life. If you stress about something all day long, all day, you tell me, how does that fix the problem? Stressing about it doesn't come up with a solution to make it better. All it does is cloud your brain to where you can't come up with a logical solution to turn that day around. So stress doesn't fix anything. Stress just makes it worse. Stress just makes it to where you're not thinking clearly, and then the next move and the next move and the next move just continues to just get worse and worse and worse and worse. And next thing you know, you've just had a horrible day. I had a bad day yesterday, but I kept it from becoming horrible. So that was my take on it. You know, after everything I touched just kept doing that, you know, I was like, you know, I've already got the video to where it'll go out at noon tomorrow. I got the generator crunk. I got power. You know what I mean? And it is what it is with the pipe. I want to take that pipe out of the ground anyways, but it's going to make it a little more difficult for me to take it out of the ground now that the top part's busted. But it ain't no big deal. I just got to dig down with the backhoe and get another good section of pipe or whatever to be able to grab a hold of to try to pull it out of the ground. So at the end of the day, I got everything accomplished I needed to accomplish. It might not have been when I wanted to accomplish it, but it got done. I had power, video got uploaded, and the pipe thing is something I can deal with. So it could have been worse. It could have been worse is the way I looked at it. So I decided last night that I was going to take the night off. I took a shower. I didn't have to get up at the butt crack of dawn this morning because of my new work schedule. So I shut all my alarms off, and I decided I was going to get a good night's sleep, and I was going to start the day better, positive, new outlook. It is the beginning of Freedom Weekend. I've got a ton of stuff to do before people start coming in. I got my son coming in tomorrow. I'm still working on a project that I've started videoing last weekend that I need to get done so I can put it out on Monday or Tuesday or maybe even Sunday. I don't know yet, depending if I get it done today or not. So I need to get that. Plus I need to go to Walmart. I need to get a bunch of supplies, food and stuff, because I don't know if you have teenage kids or young adults or whatever that come to your house, but what is the one thing that they're always asking for? Groceries. My son don't even get to my house before he's like, hey Dad, what you got to eat? What you got to snack on? What you cooking? You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I get some groceries in the house, some stuff that he likes and stuff like that. So I got to do that. I got to pick up some other supplies for some projects I'm doing around the house. I still have the back of my truck full from when I did the canopy organization thing. I haven't had a chance to make it to the dump yet, and I didn't just want to bury this stuff. So I'm going to stop by the dump, empty out the back of my truck, make some space for all the supplies that I got to get for the projects that I'm working on. I got to go to the sipping cream store because I ain't had no sipping cream in about 3 weeks because I haven't made it on this side of town in a while. I also got to go to the bank. So I got a busy day moving and shaking, and then when I get back to the cabin, I have a lot of work to do. And plus, I want to cut the grass again. The grass I'm having to cut every single week right now. It's growing, which I ain't mad at. Get my yard looking good because I'm sure I'm going to have visitors and guests and stuff wanting to come over and check out Come On Mountain, the ones that are coming for Freedom Weekend. So I want to get my cabin together. I need to get the upstairs section because that's kind of my store all kind of situated a little bit, because Levi stays in the upstairs loft on the bed up there whenever he comes and stays. So I want to make sure that he's comfortable and got a good spot to be for a couple of days. So woo, yeah, I got my hands full today for sure. What are you guys doing for 4th of July? I asked that earlier in the week and I got some responses, but typically as you get closer, for the people that didn't have plans, typically have plans now. So what are you getting into? And I also got another question for you guys. What are you thankful for as far as being independent? You know, it is Independence Day. What do you enjoy about your freedoms here in the U.S.? I've got a ton of them. I'm glad that I am free to be able to live this life that I want to live. If I want to go off grid, and if I want to kind of, you know, embark on this kind of journey or whatever, I'm free to do it. You know, a lot of people spend a lot of time thinking about all the bad in their life and the bad stuff going on, whatever, and they don't take the time to actually reflect on all the good. There's definitely a lot of bad stuff going on right now, especially. But there is a lot to be thankful for as well. It is bad, you know, it's bad with the inflation the way it is and gas prices and all that other stuff, but it could be so much worse, guys. It could be so much worse. There's a reason why everybody wants to come to the U.S. You know, I don't understand why we want to change that, but there is a reason why we are the #1 destination for people that's wanting to pursue the American dream and to live this life. So we have a lot to be thankful for. It could be a lot worse. If you watch a lot of documentaries or travel a lot in the world, which I know a lot of y'all have, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It could be a whole lot worse. And I am thankful that I just get the opportunity to live here, to be free. I am thankful for all the sacrifices that all the military and stuff made to be able to give me this lifestyle. And yeah, do I wish things could be better? Absolutely, 100%. But am I thankful for what I have? And yeah, definitely thankful, because it can always be worse. It can always be worse. So you got to kind of grab that positive. Hey, there's a little 10 by 20 shipping container right there. Hey, you want to sell it? I need one. I need storage. So yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend. I'm excited. I'm excited about taking a break. You know, even though it's not really going to be your traditional break where I'm just not doing nothing, it's going to be a very busy weekend. But it's a break from the day-to-day. We're going to have a lot of like-minded people here in the area for the weekend. And last Freedom Weekend was one of the best 4th of Julys I've ever had in my life. And it was just a whole bunch of cool people just hanging out and enjoying it and fellowshipping and all of that. And man, I need some of that in my life. Come on. You know, I'm up there in that cabin by myself. So to be able to get around like-minded people, good friends and family and all of that, and just kind of kick it for a weekend and just enjoy and hear the stories about what they got going on and what their goals are for the year and all that other stuff, man, I am looking forward to it. And we're going to cook some good groceries too, so I'm definitely looking forward to good groceries. Come on. But I definitely want you guys to enjoy your weekend and make sure that you spend some time with some family, and make sure that you reach out. Y'all hear me say this from time to time. Reach out to somebody you ain't reached out to in a while, and just make their day. And I promise you it's going to end up making your day as well. Definitely try to do that from time to time. Tomorrow is not promised. It is not promised. Life is very short, and you can always put off to the next day. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, there might not be a tomorrow. So make sure something that you think about, I might do that tomorrow. Go ahead, take the initiative and do it today. Do it today and put in the comments of what you decided to do today. Whether it be reach out to a long lost friend that you ain't talked to since high school or something like that, or since you retired or something like that, but you still can contact them, whether it be on the social media or the phone or whatever. Just send a random text or a random message and just be like, I was thinking about you today, and I just hope everything is good, and I just wanted to say that you was on my mind today, and I want you to have a great 4th of July weekend. And you know what? That goes full circle. Next thing you know, You might rekindle a relationship with somebody that meant a whole lot to you back in the day, and then life got busy and they kind of slipped away a little bit, and it might bring them back into your life at the right time. So definitely try to do that. I think it's important. I try to do that from time to time. I am definitely that friend that reaches out and pretty consistent. I've got friends and stuff in Florida, and even family in Florida. Since I've been away, it's very easy to lose track of them because everybody's life is busy, right? But I am definitely good about being the one to reach out. You know, I put my pride and all of that stuff to the side, and I'm just the bigger person that's just gonna make that phone call whether they want to hear from me or not, but at least I try. So try that. You'll actually get a lot out of that, in my opinion. I do anyways, for my own personal. And it allows me to keep relationships going to where they don't drift off, and next thing you know, it's been 5-10 years since I've talked to somebody. The people that's important in my life or was important in my life, I do everything that I can to keep them in my life. And sometimes it's got to be you that puts in the extra work, you know, and I don't mind doing it. Yeah, it's nice to get those phone calls back the other direction sometimes, but I don't mind being the one that initiates it and keeps it going and stuff, because somebody has to, right? So yeah, I think that's my little positive spill for today, as far as something to do that can kind of make somebody's day or even make your day. And you'd be surprised, I actually had somebody reach out to me. It was an old co-worker not too long ago, kind of out of the blue. They actually reached out to me on Snapchat, and they've moved on and lived in another state now, and then started a family and everything like that. And they reach out to me from time to time, whether it be on Snapchat stuff. It means a ton. It means a ton. And we might only talk for a couple of days, you know, on Snapchat back and forth or whatever, and then life gets busy again, and then a couple months later I'll reach out or they'll reach out or whatever. But it keeps that relationship going. So I think it's cool. But also for the people that's made it this far in the video, there might be some surprise videos come out this weekend, being that we got so many different people coming into the area. I might actually do a couple of these videos with a couple of special guests this weekend. I don't know if the one will happen tomorrow or not. You'll have to stay tuned. I do plan on trying to do one Sunday and Monday. There's no guarantees. I have no idea what this weekend's going to do yet. But my goal is to get a couple of people that y'all are not used to seeing on my channel, so y'all can get to know them. Because if they're coming to this event, they're definitely like-minded people and good people. So I look forward to that. But I'm going to get off here because I am getting close to town and I've got a lot to do today. So everybody, I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed weekend. Make the most of it. Enjoy it. And make sure that you watch out for your critters on the 4th of July weekend, because y'all know the puppies, they don't like them fireworks. They don't like them loud booms. So make sure that you take your time and make sure that your special family members are taken care of during this time. Make sure that they're safe, feel secure, and everything else. That way you can go out there and let the fireworks rain. So until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on, keep it real. Have a great weekend, guys.